What's up YouTube, this Beginner's Edge to give you another review, this time an out of the box build of this Astray Blue Frame D. And it does come with its own action base. The action base itself is like the action base on the Wing Gundam Zero. And I will give you a turnaround look. Now this kit, as I have expected, that's why I got this kit, is has a very big presence. So that means it does cover out a little bit bigger space than usual master grades, just because of all of those dragoons, or those weapons that are connected to its body, plus the striker pack that is behind, and all those weapons can be removed. And in a short while I'll give you a overall look of this kit, together with pros and cons that I have seen while building this kit. And this is how the kit looks like coming out from the instruction manuals. It does let you build it with all of the weapons intact and not separated. So see you in a bit. Okay, so this is the Astray Blue Frame without all of its weapon connected or worn, and the striker pack as well. And you got the action stand over there. We have like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. It's actually 12 weapons, or if you would try to count this as separate weapons, this is gonna be like a total of 14. We have this one, which is on the side skirts. This two over here are actually from the shoulders. Same with this two over here. We have this, which is like a gun sword or gun blade. See, you can put it in like this, and it actually connects over here on this part over here. And you can actually use this particular part as a gun. It actually is connected from the arm like this, and then you can turn it out like this and it will become like a gun. And so that is the same with this one. This one is on the head, on the side of the head. And then let's see, this is from the striker pack, or actually they call it like a Blu Ray Striker on the excuse me, on the manual. And there are some weapons on which you can put them together. I'm gonna show you on the manual. Let's see, that's the one where you can actually piece them together and make this kind of a sword kind of thing. And moving on, let's go with the Blu Ray Striker, or I just call it the striker pack, I don't know. So this is a very nice, this is my first time having to build a master grade striker pack. This is my let's see, this have a lot of gimmicks. This actually goes forward and back. Let's see, there you go, forward and back. So it extends the wings backward. The wings actually can go all the way up and down, and there's flaps that goes up and down as well. And then on this part we do have the booster on the side, which is mobile, connected on a ball joint, so you can adjust it this way or adjust it that way. I mean, overall this kit looks really nice, or even the striker pack itself. And then we are gonna move on to the Astray Blue Frame itself. At first I thought this kit is pretty flimsy, but then I realized I was connecting it wrong. So if you are building this kit, the arms, the legs, the connectors, you have to actually press them in as hard as you can up until you hear a click. So it's gonna be like a strong click that would tell you that it's locked in. At the first time I put the arms, I feel like every time I turn it's falling off. Same with the legs, and then I ended up just pressing it as hard as I can, and then it made a click. And then that's what I did for all of the connectors for the arms and legs. This is a pretty sturdy and strong kit. The reason I decided to get this is because I did the Astray Blue Red Frame, the real grade, and I'm pretty happy on that kit. And this kit does not disappoint. So a few gimmicks. I think this, you know, the cockpit does open. Let's see if this will be able to open it. It tells you in the manual how to do it, but I go up and this is up and this is pull it. There you go. So that's how the cockpit opens. You'll be able to see the person over there. I didn't watch the anime of this, or maybe a manga, but I just like how it looks. The elbows has a moving elbow gimmick. See there, as I move back, goes back over here. Knees double jointed with the armor separation. So this part and this part. So the articulation on this kit is pretty good. I mean, these are one of the kits that I love having just because of the sturdiness of the kit. And even though you're playing with it a little bit roughly, not as much of course, but then it's not falling apart. So with this booster, even is let's see, I believe this is moving. You can actually pull it out like that, so if you want to, but then of course, and this is where you plug in the Blu Ray Striker or Striker pack. I mean, overall this kit is really good. A few things that I dread doing was the extra plastic on some, or there's a lot of parts that actually have like an extra plastic. I'm gonna show you on the manual what I'm trying to say. Let's see if I'll be to see it. So like for example in this one, you remove this part already, and you see those arrows over there. That means there are extra plastics connected to the piece itself that you still have to remove. So it's gonna be a double it's going to consume double of your time, especially for those who are very meticulous on removing nub marks. So you actually have to nip that one out, and then if you want to clean it still, all those kind of stuff. So it does take a lot of time. Other than that, I have no other things that I would say it's a negative. This shows a little bit of nub marks or gates, but I don't mind because I do plan on doing some weathering effect on this kit. So yeah. And also this kit will leave you with a lot of extra parts, and I will just show you an example. So everything that is crossed means you're not going to use it, so do not be surprised if there's going to be a lot of leftovers on this kit, like this parts over here. Let's see, on this parts a lot of polycaps, which you can use if you decide to go for like custom kits or kit bashes, all those kind of stuff. Yeah, that's the thing. I like this kit a lot, and I would recommend you getting this kit. It was an awesome piece to have for the price point. I believe it's like $48, and you get this massive kit with the striker pack and all weapons plus the action stand or action base. So please do stay tuned for the next videos. That would be where this kit is going to be panel lined, weathered, or decaled. And once again, this is Beginner's Edge. Subscribe and enjoy.